Shri Guru Shri yuktaḥ padakamalam
karmaṇi akarma ja paśyed akarmaṇi cha karma ja sa buddhimān manuṣyeṣu sa yuktaḥ kṛtsna-karma-kṛt. I have been requested to simply translate this verse Hindi. So, जो व्यक्ति कर्म में अकर्म देख सकता है, अकर्म का अर्थ होता है कि जो काम करने से उसको फल नहीं लेता है, उसका नाम है कर्म। तो कर्म, साधारण व्यक्ति जो कर्म करते हैं उसमें जो अकर्म देख सकता है और अकर्म में जो कर्म देख सकता है वही असल दृष्टा है, असली में वही दृष्टा है, इंटेलिजेंट, बुद्धिमान व्यक्ति। द सब्जेक्ट मैटर it's very easy and difficult also. The example is given just like a boy flying kite and with that what is called reel. He is doing like that. But in one way the kite is coming down and in the other way the kite is going up. And one who is seeing from outside, he sees only the boy is moving the reel. That's all. Similarly, unless one is very intelligent, he cannot understand what is karma and akarma. That is the whole subject matter of Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna was thinking that I am going to commit some sinful activities by killing my kinsmen the other side, my brothers, my nephews, my master, my grandfather, my so many relatives. So he was seeing sinful activity in that fight. So long there is deliberation of sinful and pious activities, that is called karma. Karma has got two results, either suffering or enjoying. Of course, in this material world, there is no enjoyment. But with the hope of enjoyment, we agree to suffer. And that is called enjoyment. It is like a businessman is working very hard, whole day and night, and he gets some profit, say lakhs and 2 lakhs. He thinks that he is very happy. He is enjoying. But actually he is working very hard. But because he has no knowledge, he is thinking that I am profiting, I am making profit. This is my happiness. But in the Shastras, those who are working so hard simply for some sense gratification, especially in Western countries we have seen, this is very factual. Even very old man, he is working very hard, very big business magnate, very big politician, working very hard, and at night he goes to the night club, pays $50 for entrance fee, and then he spends for wine and women lots of money. So this is his happiness. Even old man, 80 years old, he is also going to the club. Because in the material world, the happiness means wine and woman, that's all. Janamai thunadi grihamedi sukham mitucham kanyanena karayu riva dukkha dukkham. Prahlad Maharaj said that the grihamedi attached to this material life, grihamedi. Griha means compact in a room. So, I am the living entity, spirit, soul. I am compact within this body, encased. Or I am encased within this universe. This is also compact. So, one who is attached to this compact position, packed up in the body or within this universe, they are called grihamedi. Apasyatam atmatattvam griheshu grihamedina. They cannot see what is atmatattva, self-realization. Apasyatam atmatattvam griheshu grihamedina. So, we are working very hard to become very happy, but that is not possible. That is not possible. We are making deliberation. This is pious activities, this is impious, that is also good. Doing things blindly, that is another thing. But if one has this deliberation, this is sinful activity and this is pious activity, he is better than that. But there is another position which is beyond the sinful activity and pious activities, that is called akarma. Akarma. Akarma means there is no result, either sinful or pious. That is called akarma. And karma means there is result, either pious result or impious result. That is called karma. So, we have already discussed in the second chapter that Krishna says that how karma should be done in summarizing. Jagyarthe karma annatra lokayam karma bandhana. If you work for yajna, yajna means to satisfy the Lord, that is yajna. Yajna, the human society is required to perform yajna. That is described in the second chapter. Jagyarthe karma annatra lokayam karma bandhana. Jagyasishta sino santa mucchante sarvakilnisoi. Bhunjante te agham papam je pachanti atmakaranath. Therefore, our life should be trained up, educated in such a way that all the activities should be conducted for yajna. Yajna means to satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Jagyarthe, for his satisfaction. This is Vedic civilization. There, Vedic civilization, the whole Vedic civilization, aim is to satisfy the Supreme. That is Vedic civilization. Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, the division is there. But the whole aim is to satisfy the Supreme Personality of God. But at the present moment, we are so educated, we do not know what is the meaning of Supreme Personality. This is our position. We do not know even the meaning. We do not know what is Vishnu and how to satisfy him. What is the meaning of yajna? All forgotten. That is not Vedic civilization. Vedic civilization begins by performing yajna for the satisfaction of the Supreme Lord, Vishnu. That is prescribed in the varnashrama. We are recognized outside the world as Hindus. The Hindu word is a foreign word. Actually, India's position or Bharatiya Christi, Bharatiya civilization is varnashram dharma. This question was put by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when he was talking with Sri Ramananda Raya. This Ramananda Raya was governor of Madras under the regime of Maharaj Prataprudra of Orissa. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was a sannyasi. Ramananda Raya belonged to the second class. He was not a Brahmin. In Orissa, the Koran, they are accepted as Shudras. So he belonged to that community, Koran community. But he was so learned in spiritual education that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu agreed to talk with him about spiritual advancement of life. So the first question was that what is the method of progress in human life? Sadha sadhan. So Ramananda Raya gave him the information. Varnasma charvata purushena parapuman Vishnu aradhate pungsha nannat tattosha karanam. Because human life is meant for understanding a position of Vishnu and his position, what is the relationship with Vishnu and how to achieve the highest success of life. Sambandha, avidya, praja. These things are there. The whole subject matter of Vedas are these three things. What is our relationship with God? First of all, we must know what is God. Then we must know what is our relationship with God. And if we act according to that relationship, then our aim of life is fulfilled. Sambandha, avidya, praja. Sambandha means relationship, and avidya means the activities, and praja means the ultimate goal of life. So, the ultimate goal of life is to understand Vishnu. Nate vidu. Not nowadays, even informally, there were persons, they did not know what is the goal of life, because it is the material world. In the material world, the sense gratification program is very prominent. But we do not know that by the program, karma, of sense gratification, we become entangled. Therefore, that sense gratification process is regulated. In the Vedas, that is regulated. Just like our sense gratification program is loke babaya amisha madhya seva. These are the very prominent program for sense gratification. What is that? Babaya. Babaya means sex life. Amisha. Amisha means eating fish and meat. Amisha. And madhya seva, intoxication. This is the general tendency of anyone who is in the material world. And in the Western world it is very prominent. In our country it was not prominent, but now the program is make it prominent. Eat more meat, drink wine, and work very hard. This is the program going on. The leaders are recommending. So Actual, there is tendency already. Tāmisha madhya seva, bhavayamisha madhya seva, and if we encourage them more, then they become entangled more and more. The manuṣyeṣu says, pravittiresham bhutanam nibhittestu mahaphalam. That is general tendency, but it has to be minimized, because in the spiritual position there is no such thing. Even ordinary students who are trying to make progress in spiritual life, they are not interested amisha madhya seva. They are not interested. This is practical. Even these European American boys, they were accustomed to bhavayamisha madhya seva, keeping boyfriend, girlfriend, and drinking, and intoxication, and gambling, and meat eating, everything. They were accustomed from the childhood. But they have given up. Pravittiresham bhutana nidvittestu mahaphalam. There is general tendency. The Vedic civilization tries to control. You have got tendency for sex life, make it regulated by marriage ceremony. This is Vedic civilization. Not that like cats and dogs you meet together and have sex life. No. That is recommended in the Bhagavad Gita. Dharma viruddha kama, which is not against religious principle. That kind of sex life, Krishna says, I am that sex life. So, nothing is denied. Nothing is denied, but everything should be regulated. That is human formal life. And that regulative principle begins from the varnashram dharma. 4 kinds of varnas and 4 kinds of ashramas. Brahman, Kshatri, Vaishya, Shudra, these are varnas, Chaturvarnam Maya system. This program is chalked out by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You cannot neglect it. Then a karmas will topsy-turvy. Therefore here it is said, karmaṇy akarma ja paśyed. If we regulate this system, Brahman, Kshatri, Vaishya, Shudra, then although they are engaged as a Shudra or as a Brahmana or as a Kshatriya or as a Vaishya, still they are not becoming entangled in such karma. That is called karmaṇy akarma. Karmaṇy means there must be result. But you have to make it akarma, no result. No result. And that is bhakti yoga. This is confirmed in the Brahma Samhita. Jastindra gopa mathavendra mahosa karma bandhana rupa phalabhajana matulati karmaṇi niddhati kintu cha bhakti bhaja govindamadi purusam tamang bhajan. A very vivid example is Arjuna. Arjuna acted as a Kshatriya, but he was not entangled in the result of activities by a Kshatriya, because he was doing everything under the instruction of Krishna. This is called akarma. If you act the same thing, you may be a Brahmana, you may be a Kshatriya, you may be a Shudra, it doesn't matter. If you act according to the order of Krishna, by the order of Krishna, then your karma will not entangle, because you are doing according to the order of Krishna, therefore you are performing yoga. By your occupational duties, you are performing yoga. Because yoga means to satisfy the Supreme Law. Varnashrama, this Varnashrama program is there to satisfy the Supreme according to one's quality and karma. That is called Varnashrama. So, ultimate goal is to satisfy the Supreme. That they do not know. This is stated by Prahlad Maharaj. Nate vidu sartha gatin hi Vishnu. They do, everyone is self-interested. But they do not know what is self-interest. Nate vidu sartha gatin. Everyone must be self-interested, that is nature. But they do not know what is self-interest. The self-interest is to approach Vishnu or Krishna and satisfy him. That is self-interest. Nate vidu sartha gatin hi Vishnu. Durasaya. Durasaya means by hoping something which is impossible to fulfill. Durasaya ji bohirathamanina. The modern civilization, they are trying to adjust things by material activities. Just like the greatest example is the United Nations. The United Nations is trying to adjust things, the whole worldly affairs, by a United Nations organization, UNO. But they could not do anything because they do not know that how the nations should be united. Nate vidu sartha gatin Vishnu. They do not. All their activities are without God consciousness. Therefore they have failed. Everyone will fail because they do not know what is the aim of life. That is the mistake.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,